We've discussed many times before that we should avoid using electronics at night. And it's safe to say that the electronic device we use the most at night is our phone. Smartphones are an amazing invention that keep us connected and entertained in the palm of our hand, and accessing the world's information has never been easier. But our phones have become a huge distraction, and this distraction gets worse and more detrimental at night. Many people don't achieve the quality sleep they need because of their phone use. So today I'm going over some simple adjustments you can make to your phone settings for a better night's sleep. Hey everyone, my name is Matthew and welcome to Calm Insomniac, where we're a community of people trying to get a better night's sleep. If you enjoy learning about sleep health, sleep tips, and relaxing classical music, then please subscribe with notifications on, and if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like as it greatly helps out the channel. There are two basic problems with our phones that prevent us from falling asleep. They emit light and they are a distraction. Now we've discussed these before, but let's go over these again briefly. Our phones and most electronics with screens emit light. Specifically, they emit a blue-tinted light, and this light is harsh on our eyes, and especially harsh on our eyes at night. Seeing this light at night can interrupt our circadian rhythm. Circadian rhythm is our body's internal biological clock, and this process regulates our sleep cycle by the light-dark cycle of the world around us. So when it's light during the day, we usually feel awake, and when it's dark at night, we usually feel sleepy. Seeing light at night can interfere with or alter our circadian rhythm, and in severe cases, our sleep cycle may shift entirely. An interrupted or altered circadian rhythm also means that our body is not producing melatonin at the right time in the right quantity. The second problem is our phones are a huge distraction. It's too tempting to use our phone at night like a television, with Netflix and YouTube being so easily accessible, and this distraction can easily keep us up an extra hour or more. Checking email is another distraction. It's too easy to check and respond to emails, particularly work emails, and we shouldn't be doing anything work-related in our bedroom. This can bring work-related stress into our bedroom, which further prevents us from falling asleep. And potentially the biggest distraction is scrolling through social media. People spend hours on social media, and while social media can be a great thing, it can also cause us stress and anxiety from fear of missing out or potentially feeling insecurities about our own life. But just remember that people only post the things they want you to see. All of these distractions keep our mind too engaged and possibly stressed for sleep, when at night we need to relax and calm our mind and reduce any distractions. So now let's get into some simple adjustments we can make to our phones to make them a little more sleep-friendly. Of course, the best way to use our phone at night is to simply not use it, but I realize that's probably impractical for most people. And as a quick note, I'm an Android user, so I may be using Android terms or directions, but all of these tips work for both Android and iOS. The first thing we can do is enable a blue light filter. As I previously mentioned, our phone screens emit a blue-tinted light. But with a blue light filter, we significantly reduce the amount of blue light, and our phone screens have an orange glow to them. And this orange glow is supposed to be softer on our eyes. The idea is that a blue light filter, in addition to being healthier for our eyes, keeps our circadian rhythm more intact, because an orange light makes us think of sunset, whereas blue light makes us think of daytime. But it's important to know that there is no scientific evidence to back up these claims. Regardless, this is a popular setting and something I use myself. Blue light filters can be set automatically, meaning they might turn on at sunset and turn off at sunrise, or you can schedule it to a specific time range, such as from 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. To enable your blue light filter, go to your phone's display settings, and there's a blue light filter option right there where you can toggle it on and choose when it turns on for you. The second adjustment we can make is to enable dark mode. Similar to our blue light filter, enabling our phone's dark mode reduces the amount of bright light that's emitted by our phone, and this, in theory, makes it easier for us to prepare for sleep at night even when we're using our phone. Enabling dark mode will turn most applications to a grayscale color scheme, and typical white backgrounds will become black, essentially flipping our phone's normal color scheme. Dark mode can be enabled in the display settings as well, and you can turn it on manually or you can schedule it. The next adjustment we can make is to block notifications. We seem to get an endless stream of notifications for texts, phone calls, emails, app notifications, calendar events. Everything has a notification. But it's not enough to just silence our phone. We need to block the notifications entirely, and luckily this is simple to do. The quickest option is to turn on airplane mode, and this will stop all notifications from coming in, but we have no control over the settings, and instead we can actually further refine the notifications that we block and for how long. Go to your phone's notification settings and select to block notifications, sometimes called Do Not Disturb. From there, you can choose specifically which notifications to block, as well as schedule how long to block notifications. And scheduling is great because you can just schedule it to block everything during the hours that you should be sleeping. And I said that you can allow certain notifications to still come through, and this can be a good thing. Let's say that you have family members across the country and you want to make sure that if they need to get a hold of you, they can reach you. You can select which contacts you get notified from, and this will give you just added peace of mind, and even though you might get distracted during your night of sleep, having that peace of mind knowing that they can reach you when they need it is much greater than being worried about the distraction. Now let's get into some app-specific settings we can adjust. If you find yourself scrolling through Facebook endlessly, then you might not know that Facebook actually has a setting that will alert you when you've spent too much time on their app. In the mobile app, go to your settings and privacy and select your time on Facebook. Here, you can set a daily time limit for how much time you want to spend on Facebook per day. And once you hit your time limit, Facebook will notify you and give you the option of exiting the app. Now, of course, when you get this notification, it's up to you to have the self-control to actually stop using the app, but this is a great reminder to have in place within the app itself. And within the Facebook app, there's an app-specific dark mode you can also enable. The next app we can make adjustments to is YouTube. So if you find yourself just too invested watching my videos, or cat videos, or Mr. Beast videos, or whatever else you're watching, then you can have YouTube give you a bedtime reminder. In the mobile app, go to your settings and enable Remind Me When It's Time for Bed. Aside from just setting a bedtime, you can actually customize this quite a bit. For example, you can customize if you want the reminder to interrupt a video you're watching or wait for it to finish the video you're currently watching. And like with the Facebook reminder, you actually have to have the self-control to close the app once you get the reminder. And finally, I want to mention some other specific social media app settings that you can adjust. These are platforms I don't use, though I probably should, but many people do use these, and they are similar settings to the Facebook and YouTube settings I just mentioned. Instagram has a daily time limit reminder, so you can get a notification when you hit a self-prescribed time limit. TikTok has a similar screen time management reminder, and Twitter doesn't have a usage time reminder, but it does have an in-app dark mode that you can enable. And check the settings of all kinds of other apps that you do use, because you might find that they too have similar settings. Alright, those are some simple adjustments we can make to our phone settings to make them just a little more sleep-friendly. Like I said, the best way to use our phone at night is to just not use it, but these settings are a good start. Remember that these settings are not a cure, rather tools that we can use to help us get a better night's sleep. Let me know in the comments below, how does your phone distract you at night, and which of the settings we discussed today might help you? Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you learned something. Don't forget to like, subscribe, follow me on Facebook and Pinterest, check out my website, and join my email list. All of those links are down below. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more sleep tips, then definitely check out this playlist right over here. And if you missed my last video where I give my first impressions of the 10% Happier app, then check out this video down over here. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.